In this installment, we have two win-or-go-home situations on the East and Western Conference. Let's get into it. Hey, yo! Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy, Chef D, and I'm here to give you the winning ingredients for your Thursday night slate showdown on DraftKings and Fanduel, bringing you the top plays from point guard all the way down the center, giving you the value plays and the lock of the night. But before we deep dive into that, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at MessengerD. Also, don't forget to follow me on TikTok at chef_D91 and also sign up for the Patreon. All of those links will be located down below. All right. Now, also, I almost forgot about that. Don't forget to subscribe. We are almost at our goal. 1K will be the cash giveaway as well. So now let's get into this Thursday slate. We have a must-win situation for the Philadelphia 76ers and a must-win situation for the Dallas Mavericks. So we have two teams at home that are in must-win situations. We're going to see some of these important players are going to have to step up. Obviously, we know about Luka Doncic. He's not one of my locks, but you know he's going to have to step up in this game. So just because I do not speak about him doesn't mean he's a total fade. Don't forget about Luka. All right, so let's start off with our point guard position, and we're going to be looking at Chris Paul. Okay, Chris Paul is the closer. This is the point god of the Phoenix Suns, as you see right here. He struggled in the past 3 games, but I think that's going to turn around. It did not hit in that previous game at home. I think he's coming back to where he had that big argument. The fans really got to his family, and that did not rub him well. I think he's going to come back with a little bit of revenge in this situation here and put away the Dallas Mavericks. So I'm expecting a special performance from Chris Paul in this Game 6, and you're getting him at the cheapest price he's been. So you got lucky. The fact that he's been $8,000 for one game, you get it one more time, $8,000 for the second game in a row. You saw the assists went up. He just needs to be a little bit more aggressive. I think you're going to see that at him and put away the Dallas Mavericks, similar to what he did in Game 2 and Game 1, where they literally switched on to Luka Doncic defense. Chris Paul went off in that fourth quarter and reeled off 14 straight points. They're going to go to the mismatches. Chris Paul is going to be a mismatch, and down low we'll get to the next guy that's going to be a big mismatch for the Phoenix Suns going up against the Dallas Mavericks. So I love Chris Paul at the point guard position. Let's continue to go down. Let's go to a cheaper shooting guard that we're looking at is Victor Oladipo. So with the injury to Kyle Lowry, there's certain guys that are going to have to step up. You're going to see more Gabe Vincent. You're going to see Max Strus, obviously, but also Victor Oladipo, all right? He only had 18 minutes because it was a blowout against Philadelphia, but he's been getting more and more minutes, getting acclimated to this offense of the Miami Heat, and he still came through with 24 fantasy points in limited minutes, 13 real points, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds, and 2 steals. He's playing both sides of the ball. He has scoring ability as well, so they really need that help because this Miami offense, when the threes are not going down, they are struggling. So Victor Oladipo provides another guy that can really go off the ball, off the script, similar to what Jimmy Butler does, and get his own basket. So I like him at 5,600. All right, we're looking at another shooting guard. If Dallas is going to have any chance, they will need JALEN Brunson to be a very strong number 2 option to Luka Doncic. As you've seen, struggled in the first couple games of this series, 24 and 19 fantasy points, but the turnaround has come when JALEN Brunson has gotten more aggressive. All right, 10 to 21, 7 to 17, and 9 to 17 in the past 3 games. You see 28 real points, 21 real points, and 18 in those last 3 games as well. So JALEN Brunson is going to have to continue this trend going up against the Phoenix Suns, playing a little bit of bully ball and switching on to Chris Paul and Devin Booker and trying to get down low and work his magic. So JALEN Brunson at the shooting guard position at 4,300. The cheapest he's been all series long is someone we can look at the shooting guard position as well. Let's move over to the small forward, and we're going to be looking at Jay Crowder, okay? Jay Crowder, of all the forwards of the Phoenix Suns, has been the most consistent. Got in foul trouble in that game against Dallas, plus it was a blowout, but he still got 27 minutes, all right? But he's usually taking near double-digit shot attempts, and majority of those are going to be three-point attempts, all right? You see 3 for 5, 3 of 5, 5 of 8, and 2 of 7, all right? Poor shooting performance in that last game, but I think he turns that around. Hometown guy of Dallas as well. Give me Jay Crowder as a small forward at 5,400 for tomorrow. All right, let's continue to go down, and we have our power forward, and that will be Tobias Harris at 6,800. Now, he has not looked too good in the past 2 games. Hopefully, he can get some Philly home cooking in this one because their backs are against the wall. Not only does Joel Embiid going to have to step up, the cast and crew is going to have to step up around them, okay, around him. Tobias Harris, all right, you're going to have James Harden and Tyrese Maxey. All these guys are going to have to help contribute to a win to stay alive, to make this game go to Game 7. One of my favorite guys out of the trio will be Tobias Harris because he does provide help in the rebound department, and he is the guy that's getting the lesser defense out of those other 2 guys. So give me Tobias Harris at 6,800, the cheapest he's been all series long. So we're trying to find value in each of these series. We found it in Jalen Brunson, and now we found it in Tobias Harris. Let's go on to the center position in DeAndre Ayton at 7K. All right, you saw it at the end of that last game against Dallas Mavericks. The enforcer, all right, feed him down low and he will put up buckets, and you saw it. He came through with 20 real points, 9 of 13 shooting, so you got the high field goal percentage because he's getting great looks down low. We just needed more of the rebounds, but he only had 22 minutes because it was a blowout. So this one, I expect Dallas to fight tooth and nail, but the advantage is here for Phoenix. DeAndre Ayton down low against their smaller guys, okay? So we're going to see another another double-double from DeAndre Ayton here in this game. Give me him as my top option at that center position, okay? Let's go over to FanDuel. I'm going to give you the value plays and then the lock of the night. The first value play we're going to look at will be Duncan Robinson, okay? Duncan Robinson is a real deep sleeper. They finally gave him minutes in that previous game. He came through with 13 minutes, 4 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. This is predicated on, that's why I said this is a deep sleeper. This is predicated on the fact that if they're struggling, which they're going to be on the road in Philly, Max Strus has not looked good, Gabe Vincent has not looked good on the road, they're going to get a quick pull. If they are not making their threes, Duncan Robinson is going to be thrusted into the scenario. They paid this man $90 million. Why is he on the bench? Because he's a defensive liability, but you need scoring. So we're going to take a shot here. Duncan Robinson needs to be thrusted in. You're paying him too much money to be sitting on the bench when he can literally take over a game and really get on a streak of 5 in a row threes. Duncan Robinson is a lethal three-point shooter. That's like the Nets benching Joe Harris. That would never happen because he's a lethal three-point shooter, okay? So Duncan Robinson is going to be a dart throw at a value play for tomorrow. The next guy we're going to look at is Danny Green. Danny Green is at home for the Philadelphia 76ers at 4,200. He's getting a little bit hotter here. All right, he came on in that last home game for the Philadelphia 76ers where you saw he had 33 minutes, 21 points in that game. Then he started to play more consistent the last 2. He made a couple threes on the road. So you see that's getting out of his psyche because he went 0 for 9 in that previous game in Miami. But he's coming home where he's comfortable. 4,200 on FanDuel. You're looking at Danny Green at 4,200. Same price on DraftKings as well. He's the veteran that's going to need to step up in this must-win situation. I expect the threes to go through. So you see the change from the first 2 games in Miami. Then he's been playing better, 7 of 9, 3 of 4, and 2 for 4, okay? High percentage three-point shots back in Philadelphia. Give me Danny Green as the next value play, okay? Last but not least, we have we have Cameron Johnson as our last value play. He's getting more and more minutes. They're going away from their backup point guard. Cam Johnson and Landry Shamet have been getting more and more minutes here, and he is another stretch forward here that they utilize between him, Mikal Bridges, and Jay Crowder. I like Cam Johnson as the second one in the unit, providing a scoring punch off the bench. You saw it in that previous game. 14 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block, and 2 steals. Really filled the stat sheet across the board. This is the Cam Johnson that we're used to in the regular season. I think he's getting things going for this stretch run for that Western Conference Finals and possibly the NBA Finals. But Cameron Johnson is going to be a key coming off the bench because they have not been getting production off that bench from their shooters. Cam Johnson, I think he's waking up. I like him at 4,400 on Fanduel. And if you're looking at Cam Johnson on DraftKings, he is at a price of 4,500. So just a little bit above the price, but that is fine by me. Let's get to the lock of the night. And the most important person of the night is Joel Embiid, okay? Price, yes, under 10,000. And the fact that everything is on his shoulders back at home. The fact that you did not get the MVP. I know that's in your mind. You deserve the MVP, so show it, all right? This is a must-win situation. Your team needs you at 100%. No more crying about your face, all right? Go in there, be aggressive, and take over the matchup. You are the best player on the court on both sides of the ball. You're better than Jimmy Butler. You're better than Bam Adebayo. You were supposed to win the MVP. Show us, all right? Show us. We will see what Joel Embiid is made of tomorrow, okay? If he shows up, then he's going to be worth that lock, and you're going to see why he should have been the MVP, all right? There's no question or no reason why you shouldn't go out and have a day, all right? Joel Embiid below 10K. This is a player that's been 11,000 plus all season long. Enough of the crying and whining. Show us what you're made of. You're getting a MVP candidate at below 10K. Okay, at below 10K. He was 12,000 all year, 11,000 all year. Show us. This is must-win scenario. We will see what Joel Embiid is made of, and he is the lock of the night. All right, guys? Let me know in that comment section down below. If you have any other suggestions at point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, center value play, or lock of the night, let me know in that comment section down below. Thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at MetsNestJustD, and I'll be back with another video very soon. Peace out, guys.